Well, the Christian and climate change. There seems to be a lot of talk about how Christians should respond to climate change these days. A friend of mine just texted me and said, Donald Trump's been in office for one day and he's already fixed the climate crisis. Referring, of course, to the unusual snow this far down south. And climate scientists, their pet peeve is when people say it's cold, there's no global warming. And what they're doing is they're getting weather confused with climate. So the weather might be cold today, but the climate's getting hotter is their thought. So I'm not going to weigh in on whether climate change is as severe as it's being made out to be or not. What I will say is that there's three basic ways that Christians can respond. The first is the climate alarmism that's rampant these days, that the climate is causing catastrophes and wildfires and snowstorms and who knows what else, floods, that type of thing. And we need to love our neighbor, and we need to recycle more, and we need to, I'm oversimplifying, but carbon emissions and electric cars and all that stuff to save the planet before it's too late. It's one side of the spectrum. The other side of the spectrum are people who say this is all a conspiracy theory. We've been talking about global warming since I was a kid. Nothing's happening. And this is all about politics. And then there's the third option is kind of to say, well, the data does seem to show that there is something happening to the climate at the moment. But if you look back hundreds and hundreds of years, even thousands of years, the records show that the climate fluctuates back and forth and causes problems, sure, but not insurmountable problems, not existential crisis type problems, not species-ending problems. And there's a couple of reasons for that. God has designed a system to keep all of us functioning until it's time for him to come and set things right once and for all. That's no excuse for us to just trash the planet. I don't believe the planet is a paper cup that we can just trash. Your body has an expiry date. Your body's not going to last forever, but you still take care of it. Your house isn't going to last forever, but you still maintain it. The planet's not going to last forever, but we got to do our best to take care of it as stewards. We don't know how long it'll be before the Lord comes back. But we also should not panic. No matter what you do to your body, it is going to die eventually. Whatever you do to your house, no matter what you do, it is going to eventually decay and be replaced or burnt up. And it's the same with the planet. Eventually this planet will be renewed by God, and there's nothing you can do to speed that up or slow that down. The reason you need to be a good steward is because that is what you've been tasked to do. That's my take on climate for now.